Welcome to this 30-minute loving-kindness meditation. Invite yourself to come into a position where you can be comfortable for the next 30 minutes. Once you have settled into this position, begin to allow and invite yourself to drop in, settling in moment by moment, finding yourself maybe more present in your life. The loving kindness meditation invites us to be more conscious, more aware of the potential of the human heart, not only for its ability to hold love and kindness, but its ability to share love and kindness. So if you haven't already, closing your eyes or casting them down, and we'll begin, as we have been practicing in all these meditation practices in this course, by tuning into the breath. Inviting yourself to notice the inhale and the exhale. And as we hone that attention on the breath, perhaps almost simultaneously realizing just how busy the mind might have been, might still be. But again, as you've been practicing, by shifting your focus of attention onto an anchor such as the breath, the compelling nature of the thoughts often quiets. Shifting your focus from the breath itself into the body, and as you do, noticing the familiar pockets of tension. And as you exhale, explore letting a little of that go. Just settling into this moment. With a lightness and a non-judgment that truly invites non-doing, just being. And now, drawing into your mind's eye the image of someone who loves you, someone who cares for you without condition. The unconditional love that we can so abundantly receive. This may be someone who is near and very present in your life now. Maybe someone who is far, or someone who has passed. Maybe this being is human, or perhaps animal, pet. Whatever the image is that you are seeing in your mind's eye, notice the sensations attached to being in the moment with the loving sense of this individual. Picture their face, their loving eyes, and as you can see their image, allowing yourself to also feel the feelings connected to this. As you are here in this moment, simply allowing this. Where do you feel it? And how does it feel? To be cared for and loved in an unconditional, kind, and compassionate way. And as you become more and more deeply immersed in these sensations and feelings and thoughts of love and kindness, I'd like to suggest a few simple phrases that you might offer to yourself now. Repeating silently and to yourself these phrases. May I be safe and protected and free from inner and outer harm. May I be healthy and happy to whatever degree possible. May I feel a warm sense of belonging and acceptance. May I know peace. It may feel somewhat odd to be wishing yourself well in such intimate ways. And that in and of itself is a noticing that the practice can bring to light for us. But even in that sense of perhaps some discomfort with wishing yourself well, noticing also what else may exist there. And in the interest of beginner's mind and curiosity of what might unfold, inviting the possibilities and continuing to wish yourself well. May I be safe and protected and free from inner and outer harm. May I be healthy and happy to whatever degree possible. May I feel a warm sense of belonging and acceptance. May I know peace. sometimes in the loving kindness meditation, it might feel interesting to try placing a hand on your physical heart, on your chest, perhaps another hand on the abdomen. Some find this can make the experience of loving kindness a little more vivid or clear, if you will. Continuing to envision the face of the one who loves you or loved you without bounds, without conditions, simply loved you, loves you. And you might now choose to stay with this aspect of the practice, bathing in the sensations, feelings, and thoughts of being the receiver of such a profound caring. And that's perfectly fine to stay and explore there. You might also choose to somewhat shift your orientation to the love and kindness and allow your heart to move from being the receptacle, the receiver of the love, to being the transmitter, the sender. And if you so choose to move in that direction, choosing someone who you love unconditionally, deeply, without bounds, holding them in your mind's eye. And now allowing that love toward them, directing a steady stream of kindness, caring, compassion toward that individual. As you hold their image clearly in your imagination. And noticing what happens in the body now. And repeating again those 4 simple phrases. May they be safe and protected and free from inner and outer harm. May they be healthy and happy to whatever degree possible. May they feel a warm sense of belonging and acceptance. May they know peace. Your radiant heart, your being, sending forth the love that you have toward this person or people or pet whom you love deeply. May they be safe and protected and free from inner and outer harm. May they be healthy and happy to whatever degree is possible right now. May they know a warm sense of belonging and acceptance. May they feel at peace. Again, choosing to stay right here and continuing the practice at this space. Or taking it to a somewhat larger, wider, if you will, circle, to invite in those whom you might know casually. Acquaintances, people who work in the shops, work colleagues, friends of friends, folks you recognize but don't have any particularly strong connection to. Knowing that they, too, are deserving of love and kindness simply by virtue of sharing space with us on this earth. Maybe animals that you have seen around the neighborhood who could certainly benefit from a sense of love and belonging. May all these who have been now invited into your circle be safe and protected from inner and outer harm. May they all be healthy and happy to whatever degree is possible. May they all feel a sense of belonging and acceptance. And may they all know peace. Your radiant heart transmitting this strong and profound caring and compassion for others. What is interesting to discover in the loving kindness practice is that sometimes we come to understand that the heart really has no bounds. It's not like there's a quantity of love in the heart that can be reduced or even completely drained. But in fact, the more we send, the more there is to send. The more we radiate, the more it grows within us. Interesting. So, if you are so curious, perhaps expanding the circle yet again to include those you don't know. An entire planet of strangers that you have yet to meet. Human, animal, however you might perceive them. Again, beings who, by virtue of sharing the space on this planet with us, are all, in fact, deserving of these basic qualities and gifts. May they all be safe and protected and free from inner and outer harm. May they all be healthy and happy to whatever degree is possible. May they all feel a warm sense of belonging and acceptance. And may they all know peace. The entire planet being held in your awareness in this moment and receiving the loving kindness you have to send. And now, perhaps expanding this circle yet again. And now including those with whom you may struggle. Those with whom there may be resentment, frustration, anger, bitterness. And only if you so choose. Remembering the wise compassion that underpins these practices. And if in this moment it does not feel right for you to expand into that realm, then there is no need to. You might just stay with sending loving kindness to those you know, those you love. As with everything that unfolds in life, these practices are very fluid and dynamic. Some days we recognize through that loving compassion for ourselves that it's a day to keep the loving kindness close in. And then, curiously, noticing that there are times when it feels okay to work in the realm of sending loving kindness to those with whom we struggle. So if you choose to practice in that realm today, in this moment, holding in your attention someone or ones with whom you struggle. And gently repeating to yourself the phrases, the sentiments. May they be safe and protected and free from inner and outer harm. May they too be healthy and happy to whatever degree is possible. May they feel a warm sense of belonging and acceptance. May they know peace. And sometimes holding those with whom we struggle in our attention can be very stimulating to the mind, to the thought streams. And it's helpful when you notice that to come back through the anchor of your breath and reestablishing your attention here. The thoughts can be, as we know, very compelling, hooking us, and we're in the river, through the waterfall and gone in a stream of thinking. If you notice that's where you are now, come back. Notice your breath. And if you're ready, we'll expand one final time to take in the entire universe and all beings that may dwell there. Wishing yourself, your loved ones, and the entire universe be safe and protected and free from inner and outer harm. That yourself, your loved ones, and the entire universe be healthy and happy to whatever degree is possible. That you and your loved ones and the whole of this universe know a sense of belonging and acceptance. And might we all experience some peace. In the final moment of the loving kindness meditation, we'll repeat one final time the phrases and allow the space to just be receiving, transmitting, sending, however you choose to be in the final moments of the loving kindness meditation. May we be safe and protected from inner and outer harm. May we be healthy and happy to whatever degree possible. May we feel a warm sense of belonging and acceptance. And may we know peace.